Welcome to the best of Combate Americas, 60 minutes of the most exciting mixed martial arts action. Time for the best of Combate Americas. Time for mucha más acción.
Our next bout of the evening, 3 rounds in the bantamweight division. Los jueces, the judges, Steve Sandoval, Rocky Taylor, and Roger Woods. En la esquina azul, vestido de negro con verde y rojo in the blue corner. Wearing black with red and green, he weighed in at 135 pounds. Detuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 135 libras en su 13º combate dentro de la jaula, con 7 victorias y 5 derrotas. He enters la jaula for the 13th time as a pro, with 7 victories against 5 losses. Fighting out of Whittier, California, el granjero desmadroso, David Duran. Across la jaula in the red corner, en la esquina roja, vestido de rojo con blanco y verde. He's wearing red with green and white. He weighed in at 135.5 pounds. Su peso oficial, 135 libras y media. En su 17º combate dentro de la jaula, con 9 victorias y 7 derrotas. He enters la jaula for the 17th time as a pro, with 9 victories against 7 losses. Fighting with Tucson, Arizona on his back, Andy Golden Boy Perez. Our referee, Al Gainey.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Andy. That's it. Gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourselves at all times.
I love
Obey
them.
my commands. Touch gloves if you'd like to. Go back to your corners. Get ready to fight.
Was it?
He's like, that's it. That's the last time we're going to the pleasantries. Oh, so there you go. Both guys experience in their 30s, 2-inch height advantage for Andy Perez, and he gets it down at 5'9" to 135 pounds. Also has the 2-inch reach edge. By the way, this brings up a practical question. Everything sounds better in Spanish, but does Farmer of Destruction sound better in English than El Granjero?
It almost sounds biblical, doesn't it? Isn't that in Proverbs that there's a farmer of destruction?
Sowing the seeds, yeah. It is Duran, the farmer, in black.
What does it mean to say that he looks like he needs to be taken away in a straitjacket? Because I meant to say it in a positive way.
Yeah, that is mean.
Like he is, how do you say, one of the biggest personalities that Combate has. And I feel like that straitjacket thing is like a compliment in a sense.
You called him a psychopath.
No, in the cage he is. In the cage he is.
And he's unloading. He's the favorite coming in, and now he's showing why. Big knee catches Duran, and Duran, red face, gets out of dodge.
You got to get out of dodge because Andy Perez is coming for you.
I love that. He was stern, and he spoke to him. He goes, this is all business, man. I'm coming after you.
And he does. He never stops coming. You have to watch it from all angles because this guy's coming for you. That body shot was hard. And he's long and he's lanky at 35. You can tell that he looks like the bigger party in there.
There you can see Duran switch to the left hand there. He could go both left or right-handed.
Duran needs to be careful. He's in a threat of getting taken down here. Look at him. Look at him. He's punching his calf.
I'm not familiar with that technique.
Punching the calf. Hey, if you get some daylight.
Strikes.
When you let those, when you unleash those arms out of that jacket, he's gonna punch your calf.
Perez has been aggressive right out.
Oh, he just goes for it.
Oh.
Right? I mean, that's why we like him. What are those, knee punches? I can't see.
No, he's punching his calves off.
Oh. Maybe this is his strategy.
More unloading.
Whatever works, whatever gets the job done, that's Andy Perez's motto.
Oh, you hear the crowd. Get him, Andy. They love him here in Tucson. And what you pull for him, it doesn't mean he's going to get a win. And David Duran knows it's going to be an uphill battle. Again, punching the calves, the knee, whatever he can catch.
He's creative, man.
You know, I
Duran
remember
does not like it.
Early UFCs when guys figured out they could stomp on each other's tootsies. It was like a moment. I think Andy maybe have something here.
David Duran looking to his corner, looking to see what they would like of him to do.
JP, do you think it makes a difference when you're fighting someone that fights crazy? I mean, how do you plan for someone that fights crazy?
Well, let me tell you, a crazy fighter doesn't know what they're about to do. So how the heck are you supposed to know what they're going to do when they don't even know what they're going to do?
He keeps going after that calf. Look,
I like it, man. He's creative.
I see a contusion.
Whatever
forming.
gets the job done. I love that attitude. Yes, thank you, David.
And look at that, very ginger on that left leg.
Yeah, he hurt him.
And you know what, for a guy who can switch both hands, he's going to be a little more reluctant to go right-handed if that lead leg is hurting.
And you see the blood coming out of the nose of Andy Perez. So he was getting his calf punched off, but he didn't stop. He did some damage of his own too.
But he hits that lead leg on 2 occasions.
From the back and the front.
This is the most stationary I've ever seen Andy Perez for a second there. Nice sprawl from David Duran.
Good defense from Perez. Straight left. Opening round here.
Duran beat Weissamer, one of our favorite fighters. I mean, he's got a lot of skills. Very technical. Technical versus crazy is what we got.
Technical versus crazy. That's what we like.
I think David is an amazing fighter, a great fighter. Haven't seen him at 35 before, but Andy Perez almost looks like a different person.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks great. This is the best I've seen him look.
Now, let's push this head down. Let's push this head down. Away and then down. Away. There you go.
There it goes. Good corner.
Nicely done.
Guidance.
Great advice from David Duran's corner, telling him how to get off of the fence.
Now more activity. Duran evening the keel after taking quite a beating to that left leg. Andy Perez. 4th fight with Combate Americas, looking to even his record, winning record overall in a eventful career. Highs and lows, a guy who's had to fight some demons. Always says, I'm fighting for my family. He puts it all out there. Some says he crazy sells.
I think fighting has changed Andy Perez's life. You know, he went from 170 fighting before his first fight at 170 and now here at 135. You can tell how serious he's taking his fighting career since he started with us.
Does he not have a mouth guard in?
Probably not.
I
wouldn't put it past him. Let's put it
He wants his opponent to hear him.
He does. That's part of his warfare. Lightly scored, and then he has the crazy look. And Duran's like, maybe it's getting to him. He's like, who is this guy? 2nd round.
That can be intimidating, you know, when this guy's got a
for sure
Joker smile on his face and he's looking at you like a piece of meat. Like that's intimidating.
I like what you said about how MMA changed his life, because it helped him lose weight, it helped him get focus, and it helped him find something that gave him the pride for himself, for his family, for his community.
Yeah, and you can tell that every time Andy Perez fights, people come out here to watch him fight. This is his neck of the woods. This is his area. And I think he thrives on that celebrity status of being this fighter, you know, something that is bigger than himself, that brings happiness to so many people. And he's so good at it. He's such a personality, and he entertains every fight.
And he gets those smiles, but Duran looking to knock that smile off his face. The head kick blocked by Duran. Duran, who's won 4 of his last fights, 5 fights overall.
Yep.
Able to get out of there. Tight bind.
I think it's just a puzzle that David Duran is just trying to figure out. He's just trying to figure out how to put the pieces together. He hasn't been able to do that in the first round, but, you know, I feel like as the fight goes on, he's catching his bearings. He's trying to change it a little bit.
It's a good reminder. It's a thinking person's game. This is MMA. You think it's just
chess,
pugilism, but your mind has to be working.
It does and it doesn't. It's like your mind has to be working, but at the same time, it's like you need to not be thinking and just fighting at the same time, you know? So it's a double-edged sword.
In this case, I think Duran's thinking a lot. He goes, all right, so what would he do?
This puzzle is Andy Perez is not an easy one to figure out.
It's an edge, verbal warfare along the way. Now he switches to southpaw, back to orthodox.
And Andy Perez, you can tell he just fights with like no cares in the world, you know? It's like you can punch him in the face and he's just gonna
what are you gonna do to him?
And shake it off and just keep coming forward.
All right, so up and under. Cheers for Andy. Little scream there. Duran turtling up a little bit. Now he's able, big right hand. That's the best punch of the night for Duran.
I want to see it again because I feel like David Duran has that punching power. He has that ability to knock you out. There it is.
There it is. You saw it. You got what you wanted. What is this? Is Duran's just been waiting, trying to find the right shots?
Andy Perez is not an easily figured out puzzle.
Perez catching some on the chin, and he does not like it, but he still moves forward, and those punches are now wild. That's not good. Duran, precise, big left hand.
Good shot.
Nicely done by David Duran. Got caught there with that left hook. Again with that big looping left.
Duran blocks him, and now almost lined up that big knee, but Perez was short with the left, and it did well.
Gotta look out for those loopers. They'll get you.
Middle of La Jaula, big kick to the lead.
Nice
Perez
straight
waved
jab.
him up, and then he got caught again with the left. Now
Always
Perez.
switches stances. Southpaw, David Duran, he's not switching stances. He is a southpaw.
Oh, now Perez, 2 good right uppercuts. Back and forth, great fight here, great action. 2 great chins, by the way. Oh, both of them connecting.
I thought it was going to be a double knockout.
Me too.
That was, the legs went for a moment. Duran over the top. I think someone's gonna go down here at some point.
These punches have some mustard on them. It looks like they're trying to shovel each other's head right off their shoulders.
We were talking about head movement on the line. I don't see any head movement except when they get punched.
Someone's gonna catch up on that and know exactly where to throw.
Nice head movement there by David Duran. Way to keep that head offline. There
quick.
again.
Oh, that was a nice one. He came back over with a short right hand, caught him on the chin.
Straight punches, they get to you a lot faster than the looping punches.
Now it's Perez's turn. Vamos. I'm just getting a little floppier. Oh, low blow. Fight goes on.
Oh, come on.
Duran stopped. Perez kept going.
Oh, nice.
Algaini kept going. He said, fight.
Little flying knee.
Will this get to a 3rd round? Not if these guys are trying.
Perez will just walk you down all night long.
Yeah, the chin's amazing. Now Duran's like, I've given this guy a lot, and he just keeps coming at me.
You're going to have to kill Perez in order to get him to stop.
We don't want that. We don't want that.
You know what I mean.
We know what you mean. We still don't want you to say.
No, that's not. Okay, I don't mean to literally kill him. I mean, you just literally have to stop him in order to stop him.
We knew that.
He doesn't know he's being punched in the head, it seems.
Yeah.
It's not that he doesn't know, it's he doesn't care.
Well, this is going to take it. Julian, at some point, Duran goes, I've given it all. What? I can't keep hitting this guy. If they're not going to the ground, this is going to stay up.
You have to find a way. Because Perez is just not going to stop. He's constantly in your face action.
This is, this is good stuff.
Excellent round action in that second.
It's just another reason why Andy Perez is one of my favorite fighters. He's not the most technical, but it doesn't matter. It's not like he has perfect footwork or amazing head movement, but it doesn't matter. He is 110% a fighter through and through, and he fights through adversity every single time.
Amphitheater, Casino del Sol. 1 more to go. This is the 3rd and final round, damas y caballeros. Este es el tercero y último asalto.
I don't like these fights going to the 3rd round, but if it gives you an opportunity to hear Lupe Contreras tell you it's the 3rd round, it's worthwhile.
I mean, the guy's a pro.
I just got a text that said, pay attention to the fights. You're too busy. Well, it was actually from my wife. I'm not kidding. Everything I say is true.
We don't talk anymore. We all text.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's so
we all
unfortunate.
text. All right, we're underway in this 3rd round.
All right, let's go. 3rd round. You're right. We don't normally get to the 3rd round.
Now, Campbell, we have your undivided attention.
Yeah,
How do you see it? Here we go.
I mean,
all right,
I just love Duran. Is he a great fighter? I don't think so. Is he one tough guy? Absolutely. And he's hard to figure out.
You're talking about, you said Duran, but you meant Perez?
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Perez, yeah. No, Duran is a good fighter, very skilled fighter.
He probably says, I would have made a headway against someone else.
Yeah, Perez.
He just needs one, or maybe two. He just needs a two-piece, three-piece combo.
Right?
The punch he just threw probably would have floored somebody, but Perez unfazed. By the way, we saw again in the corner with the ponytail, Joey Rivera, who's going to be in the corner of a lot of the fighters here, does a great job in that area. Let's see if he can get his guy with a win.
And Duran, knowing that standing southpaw is been a little bit challenging to get inside on Perez, so he's switching his stances, and that's working for him. He's going orthodox, he's going southpaw. He has to switch it up in order to get inside on Perez.
A little less volume of punches, probably by necessity, as those arms feeling a bit like spaghetti for both. Duran now
Even
in the pocket.
If they were, he wouldn't stop.
But Duran says he's hit like knockout blows, straight left.
Yes, David Duran does have punching power, and I'd like to see him hit those punches. Those straight punches are where he's finding the most success.
The farmer of destruction, unable to destroy this golden crop that is Andy Perez.
Hey!
Right behind the ear there with that left cross. Perez closes the gap, keeps the head out of harm's way.
And I like David Duran. He's not stopping. He's continuing to push forward. Even if he gets punched, he still comes forward. I heard that. I heard that. That was a nut shot.
Okay, yeah. Let's give him on the second time you get a, nut shot. You give him a break.
He don't want it.
Duran crouching down to provide some power. There's another punch that should do damage, but he looks at an unfazed opponent in Perez.
Nice. Ooh.
These are sharp, powerful punches by Duran, at least from our naked eye.
Nice knee.
That's something he hasn't done enough of, and maybe he says, okay, here's something that's working. Both incredible cardio here, Juliana.
You have to make sure your cardio is level 10 if you're going to fight Andy Perez.
Whoa! Flying knee, now he can go for the guillotine.
There's your submission attempt.
Couldn't get the knee off, he thought about it.
Oh,
good kick, Perez blocked for the most part.
I mean,
these punches do look like they're doing damage, only they're not doing damage. Right? I mean, they do. These are all solid punches, both these guys.
Yeah, we're in the third, and like Max was touching on, you got to have the cardio and definitely
the chin.
The chin.
And these guys can go beyond that. Perez goes down.
He keeps trying to knee him in the head. This is your chance. This is your spot. This is your chance, David. This is your chance.
Foot, and now he has a target, but he couldn't make contact.
Look at Andy Perez. He just gets up and keeps
he's willing to
forward.
take two to give one.
He's like a zombie.
Oh, but those arms are really spindly right now for Perez. He may have the fitness, but not the power right now.
David Duran, suck up a Kimura. David Duran defending the takedown. Andy Perez reaching for a ankle pick, anything that he can get. His head is too far down, though. He's never going to get a takedown with his head in the sand like that. Now he has a better chance here with the ankle pick. But nicely done by David Duran. Great fight IQ. Got right out of there. And 30 seconds, 30 final seconds. Let's see what happens. Ooh, nice body kick. That hurt him.
Oh. 20 seconds left here. Perez emptying what he's got. Now Duran going to the left hand, one last shot. Feels like he's done enough. I would imagine that's the case. But this has been a game fighter and a big left hook. That one hurt Perez. Will he fear the bell? More punches unloading, everything connecting. And Perez like Rocky Balboa.
Stumbling and raising his hands in victory.
God bless him. What a warrior.
He is.
He took 5 or 6 power punches. This is a perfect example, Campbell, of a guy, he might lose this fight, but
he won the night.
You don't hesitate getting him on another Combate Americas card.
He can, you know what? He can do every show we have.
There it is. Well done, Andy Perez. Well done, David Duran.
Great fight, fun fight. Enjoyed it, start to finish. I have no idea who won. I think Duran.
I think Duran, but Liliana, you
look at this. Look at these guys.
What a fight.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
We will be back with mucha más acción after this timeout.
That was
There's
a
world
very
famous Mike
evenly-
Aframowitz.
A very well evenly matched fight. And yep, God bless those judges. And yes, Campbell, Mike Aframowitz, Mike A, we love him. Can't do it without him.
Yes. Let's go back, round 2. This was Haymaker City from Duran. Haymaker City, which is touches the border of Tucson, just in case you're wondering.
Another border town.
That one, I mean,
Swinging for the fences.
that one hit where they hit below the belt and they just keep fighting out.
As
Guidey
JP said, he didn't want to stop. He wants to keep going.
No, Andy Perez is the type of guy that could do this all night long.
More punches from a few punches. This was that moment where he almost had the head where he needed, but he just couldn't fire one off.
I would say that Duran's punches were more detrimental. They were more the punches that was going to end the fight. But God, does that Andy Perez got a granite chin and a heart of steel, heart of gold.
All in MMA, BTTOC, CrossFit Pledge. All you guys that helped me, man, I love y'all. Thank you.
Let's see if all the help paid off with a victory.
Mallory here. Man,
That was hard sledding.
kids that were screw up. I was lazy, bad in school. Now look at me. I'm no longer a screw up no more.
No, you're not. No, you're not a screw up.
Good for you, man.
Tribe. That's
No.
what we're about. We
We're-
stay with each other.
We're with you.
And now the decision, and you know, one of these guys will be very disappointed on a night where both of them
Damas y
deserved.
caballeros, después de
Lupe.
completar 3 vueltas llenas de mucha más acción, esta es la decisión oficial, ladies and gentlemen. After going 3 rounds filled with much more action, we go to the scorecard. Roger Woods anotó 29-28 a favor de Pérez. Judge Woods scores it 29-28 in favor of Pérez. El juez Taylor 29-28 a favor de Durán. Judge Taylor scores it 29-28 in favor of Durán. Y el juez Sandoval anotó 29-28. Judge Sandoval scores it 29-28 in favor of the winner. By way of split decision, a favor del vencedor, por decisión dividida. From Whittier, California, David Duran.
Great win for David. Andy, you're a winner.
Split decision.
Combate thinks you're a winner.
We think he's a winner, but shouldn't.
You didn't win that fight,
Yeah,
but we think you're a winner.
One judge thought he did.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some of the most exciting fights in MMA. The night is young. Down to the cage for more action.
We continue with much more action. The ladies of La Jaula, 3 rounds in the straw weight division. Los jueces, the judges, Annette Agredano, Steve Sandoval, and Roger Woods. Presentando la esquina azul, vestida de negro con blanco, introducing the blue corner. Wearing black with white trim, her official weight, 115.5 pounds. Su peso oficial, 115 libras y media. Entra a la jaula de Combate Américas, invicta en 2 duelos profesionales. She enters la jaula of Combate Américas undefeated in 2 pro bouts. Representando a Rosarito, Baja California, México, Yasmín Jauregui. En la esquina roja, in the red corner, Vestida de rojo con blanco, wearing red with white trim. Her official weight, 114 3/4 pounds. Su peso oficial, 114 libras y 3/4. En su segundo combate dentro de la jaula, con récord de una derrota. She enters la jaula for the second time as a pro with a record of 1 defeat. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California, McKenna Mitchell. El referee, Al Gainey.
Here we go, ladies.
All right, ladies, we've been over the rules. Protect yourselves at all times and obey my commands. Touch gloves if you'd like to. Back to your corners, get ready to fight.
All right, let's go to the head-to-head. Their careers in MMA, in diapers, both 26. 1-inch height advantage for Jauregui. 2.5-inch via the reach, and we know she's a whirling dervish. This coming in at 115-pound weight.
All right, here we go.
And this is super melee territory. So Jauregui's, we mentioned it, maybe with the right result here, that could be a fight on the horizon.
Mitchell with a high kick, and she misses.
It's gone further than 13 seconds.
And Jauregui's husband is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor. That's one of her head coaches.
Fernando G. Jauregui good with her feet, good on the ground, everything connecting there. McKenna going back and going back quick. Big knees.
Big knees, beautiful body lock, looking for the takedown, and giving up her back freely is Mitchell.
She pointed out that her husband, she says she's not afraid to go to the ground. Bring it if that's the case. But you saw how explosive she was in her debut.
Mitchell did a good job of facing her opponent, fighting the hips, and they're back in the open. Jauregui looking for that knockout again, big overhand right.
Yeah, she's trying to set that one up. She's
uppercut and a two.
all the work here.
Yes, she is.
McKenna absorbing it, sharp left, another one on her bike and going backwards downhill. Impressive stand for Jauregui. She will not budge, and now McKenna in the deep waters.
Ooh, good thing girls are flexible, because that looked like a torn ACL or meniscus to me.
Wow, I forgot to say anything. I'm enjoying this fight so much.
Oh.
Look at this. Wow.
Incredible action. Jauregui, everything connecting, and McKenna already got a big welt under her right eye.
Yes, she does. That straight jab for Jauregui is landing every time. It's swelling up, and a big mouse is starting to swell up underneath the right eye of Mitchell.
Just keeping the pressure on.
She's got her own welt, though, Jauregui, underneath her right eye.
They're taking shots.
McKenna's just taking a lot and not really budging. Oh, boy. Oh, now she's in trouble. Everything connecting. Precise darts connecting on the face of McKenna.
Waking up in a single leg position, hoping to pull it out on the single leg, but Jauregui's right in front of her corner, listening to her husband shout out directions to her. She's doing a great job of defending the takedown so far.
McKenna trying her best, but Jauregui not budging. Back upright.
Great balance. Wow. Jasmine, you got my complete attention now. What are we going to do with you if you win this
He's
fight?
even put the phone down, folks.
Hey.
Wow.
Fists, kicks. McKenna surviving at this point.
McKenna looking for the takedown again, trying to go for a double leg, but she's stuffed up against La Jaula. Jauregui defending the takedown. She had an underhook. She let it go. She chooses to get the underhook there.
Got one there.
Nicely done by Jauregui.
Jauregui would be great, but McKenna's absorption of all this abuse, impressive in its own right.
It's been a long round for these women.
It has. A bunch of things have happened, but oh my gosh, that was
Big
beautiful.
forearm.
Spins her right off of La Jaula, goes right underneath Mitchell's punches. Overhand right all day.
Oh, again. But Juliana, if you see all this abuse taken, you're throwing all these punches that are making their target, at some point Jauregui's going to get a little frustrated because they're not having that impression that she would like.
It's just a matter of time, man.
You would think, but that's a lot of energy.
Oh, both of these girls are throwing volume.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a long round.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot.
They're showing the boys how it's done.
There's Campbell's phone number if you want to reach out. Text, please.
Yeah, but text me. Dude, someone just called me. I'm busy.
Yeah, don't call me.
Don't interrupt. If I was at home watching this fight and you called me,
not a great time to
fucking
text or
wouldn't
call.
answer.
Mitchell did the right thing of going for an overhook instead of reaching around Haudegi's head. When you're head locking, you're only controlling their head. You're not controlling the other 90% of their body. So that was wise of her to grab that underhook.
And McKenna holding on to the wrists here to not take any more. She goes to the ground. Haudegi ready to pounce, says, come on up. But doesn't.
Oh! That was a fake out. That was a fake out. I love
cool,
that.
man.
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. Boom, I kick you in the head.
That was dirty.
Oh, my
That
God.
was dirty.
That was.
Now McKenna.
It's the women.
See,
The
Haudegi
women do
riding
not-
dirty.
The women do not hug each other at the end. They kick each other in the face while they're standing up. Oh, my God. They are the dangerous gender.
Yeah, McKenna knew she was going to get hit on her way
Please,
up.
McKenna,
She
don't
was
step
not
across
looking
her
for
body
any
for that takedown
pleasantries.
again. Okay.
Heading to the end of this first round. Action-packed. Haudegi throwing everything and the kitchen sink. Still connecting.
And they're not stopping.
Haudegi is monster.
Oh, my God.
She's a monster.
Wow, don't text me now. I gotta think about this fight. What are we gonna do with it? Yeah, oh my God, this is great.
A couple blows way after the bell.
Mitchell is still in this fight. Do not count her out. She has been able to take every hard shot that Yasmin Haudegi has.
You have a
She's
point,
still
my
in
dear.
there.
She kept coming.
She's still in the fight.
Definitely. Just only the first round.
Couldn't
Cold
that end
compressed
swell?
feel good.
Yeah, that end swell right on the eyeballs of McKenna Mitchell. Trying to take that swelling down as fast as possible before we get out into the rounds of 2 and 3.
Look at all the smiles in Tucson, enjoying the night.
Look at all those gifted Garcia shirts. I just see
Now,
a
that's
sea
something.
of Garcia.
When we were in Mexicali, it was like we were at a soccer game. All this Rafa gifted.
It was the same in
Garcia.
LA.
Let's look at the-
Gifted.
All right, Haudegi unloading.
I'm gifted. I am lucky. I am blessed. I am gifted. I got to start the UFC and I got to start Combate. I got to watch this fight with JP and Max. How did I get so lucky? I
will
must have been
say
good in a past life.
You have impeccable taste, Campbell, and you got an eye for talent.
Wow, well said.
Thank you.
Hey, McKenna finally throwing
you.
something.
Here they go again. They're not
Go,
even
McKenna.
waiting.
Come
Look
on,
at this.
McKenna.
McKenna's the immovable object.
She's got nothing to lose. Let's go, girl.
Something flew off. Was that the mouthpiece?
Who cares? Let's go, girl.
Guyne's taking a look.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe it's for the hair?
Nope. Hair. It was a part of the gloves, I think.
Oh, so.
Or was it a mouthpiece? I don't know. He put it in his pocket. It wasn't a mouthpiece.
Yeah, he would. Punches
She's got-
still fly.
Mitchell's got to be careful of that uppercut, left uppercut of Haudegi, because she comes right underneath McKenna's punches with that uppercut and then meets her over the top with a big right hand.
As this fight goes on and the strikes fire from Haudegi and McKenna Mitchell just stands there. I think the keel evens out a bit. There, a little left hand. Just annoying, kind of rubs her face in it.
Nice straight jab, stiff jab from Mitchell. I'd like to see more of that to see if
better.
she can keep her opponent away from her.
Jiu-jitsu competitor nowhere near going to the ground here. Now Haudegi wakes up again. The face disfigured from McKenna Mitchell. Underhooks.
It's kind of an odd comment, but Yasmin's hair is like kind of floppy, right?
I was
Is
going to
this
say
gonna be
that.
a
Is that not the
factor in this
cutest
fight?
thing that you've ever
I mean,
seen? Just
she-
two regular
I-
pigtails?
I
That's
think
all it is. It's just two
that's what-
pigtails.
But didn't maybe something came out of her hair? That's why it
Maybe
got
you're
floppy?
right. Yeah, I mean, because
And she lost one of them, I think.
I don't know, but those are the cutest pigtails I've ever seen. I've never seen that, actually, with just two regular
But they are
pigtails.
looser than they were at the beginning.
Well,
Suggesting
yeah.
I think that's what came off.
They probably are. They're just regular pigtails. I mean, that's not going to hold. But she don't care.
Duck and dodge. So McKenna Mitchell was going to make her debut on the Fresno card earlier this year. Didn't work out. And now she gets this against after a 13-second KO.
Got her
A
hands
rising
locked.
force in the women's 115-pound strawweight division. Haudegi in black.
Haudegi with the nice frame, elbow through a knee, and she's out in the center again.
Active feet, downstairs and then up.
Mitchell with her own head
responds.
kick.
Good
That
stuff
big
again.
overhand again, and the uppercut and the overhand. That's her punch.
As you like to say, right up the clown's mouth.
Yeah, that's her punch. Uppercut, overhand right.
Back again.
Desperate for a takedown. Mitchell's hips are not in the party. Her body is way too separated from Jauregui's. She's never going to get the takedown down there, and that's not a resting position.
Well, Mitchell at least slowing down the output from Jauregui as they're up against the cage. Round 2.
Big knee to the breadbasket by Jauregui, and she's back into the center of the Jaula, stealing the center.
Blocks that kick. Throws one of her own. Look at that right eye of Mitchell. It's starting to get blue.
Mitchell just seems content to just let Jauregui come to her and come to her and come to her. She needs to do that, come forward. She needs to let her own punches go. Big overhand.
Setting up the kick.
That eye is a mess. You can't see it so much from the angle we're looking at now, but.
Little telegraphed and a big elbow.
That's where Mitchell wants to be.
Yep. Nicely done by Jauregui to dig for that underhook.
Right.
She's got the right idea. She needs to get off of the fence. Nice head position from Jauregui, and she's out.
Forearms.
Back, stealing the center. Nice outside kick and a flurry of punches, a big 1-2.
Takedown attempt, didn't work out, and now Jauregui can do some damage on the ground.
This is a great spot for Jauregui to be in. This is where she wants
Just
the fight.
beating on that eye.
Dominant position. Yep.
She's got an opportunity to take up an armbar, but
That's
she
the side,
chooses
and
to
now
ground
Mitchell's
and
in
pound.
trouble, and now Guyanese thinking about it. More punches on top.
face
Both
away.
eyes are blue. Nothing she can do. Mitchell is trapped. Thought like it was the good idea to go down, and now Jauregui has changed it, clearing it. Can the mount?
Jauregui in side control in the crucifix
Problems
position.
here. Punches flying down. It can't go much further. It stops there.
Is that the round or he stopped the fight?
That was round, and I
the round.
wonder
The end of
if
the
her
round.
corner is going to throw in the towel.
Then that would be okay.
Mitchell
I am impressed with Yasmin.
just exhausted.
McKenna, all heart, kid. All heart.
Floppy hair and all Jauregui.
Man, wow.
It's not floppy, it's cute.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Ava Amphitheater, Casino del Sol. One more to go. This is the third and final
Wow, look at this.
round.
You see
Damas
this on her
caballeros.
face.
Este es
This was a
el
tough fight. A lot
tercero
happened. Look at that
y
face.
último asalto.
Juliana, after 2 rounds with that kind of output, you have to be frustrated, Jauregui, to even sit there and hear Lupe Contreras say there's going to be a 3rd round.
Yeah, I mean, the fighter's never going to be like,
I hope the
yeah, I don't
doctor's
want to
gonna
go
look at
back
that eye.
out there.
She can still see.
Oh, yeah. No, she's fine. It'll be
You
the
too.
it'll be the choice of her corner.
It's easy for me to say. I know.
JP's been in there. You've seen a lot of
the
fights.
fighter's not going to be like, yeah, that's it, it's done for me. It needs to be the corner that makes the sound decision for her, because a fighter's never going to back down. They're never going to say no. They're never going to quit.
Fight. That is right.
But the fight's over. Live to fight another day. McKenna Mitchell, you did awesome. You took the fight on short notice, and we're proud of you. You will be back, I'm sure. Tonight
They're
was
holding her up. What's
Yasmin
happening?
Jauregui's fight, though.
Are they not coming out?
They're not
in?
coming out.
it?
All
No,
right.
that's it.
Look at the
Okay,
relief
that's
on the
good. I'm
face
happy.
of Yasmin Jauregui.
Yep.
We will be right back.
She didn't want to fight the 3rd round, and that's two really impressive performances.
I gotta say, McKenna, we got another fight for you. Yasmin, we definitely have another fight for you. We just gotta
Super
figure
Melly?
out, you know.
She said she wants to fight her. Hopefully I'm not instigating anything, but obviously the end goal is to fight the
Wow,
best
I
of the
mean,
best.
I know I would like to see that.
It's just impressive to finally hear a lady in the division being like, I want to fight Super Melly.
Yeah, well, this
Because
kid
that list is going to get
clearly
shorter and shorter.
fearless.
The list is pretty short
The
now.
list
if you
is
ask
pretty
me.
short as
And I
it
think
is.
style-wise, that's a good matchup.
Yeah.
Someone protect. I want to talk about Jaula and the cage. I want to talk about the ideas before the vinyl wire. I don't want to do it. I don't want to take away from anyone's moment. I wanted to put plexiglass around the octagon.
See, this is the information we wanted to hear.
I mean,
that sounds like not a great idea.
Well, Horion Gracie, of course, said, Campbell, what if someone slams someone's head up against the plexiglass?
What was your response?
I thought it'd make a great shot on TV while you were shooting through the other side of it. That would have been
For
cool.
one time, it would make a good
Then you
shot.
got to get the Windex out and clean it off.
That's
true story. I wanted plexiglass around the octagon. I wanted that. I wanted to try that like pantyhose material. And but Pete, we saw that you get smothered.
The fence is hard to look through when you're cage side. That's why sometimes I always say it's good to be in an elevated position.
Yeah, oftentimes you're in a venue and there's a mezzanine level and you can look into the Jaula. That's really good. You know, guys, we look at this now and it seems so simple, but when Jason's running around there in Tucson, before Jason figured it out, we couldn't figure out where to put the fight. Can't do a boxing ring. Everybody comes flying out.
Damas y caballeros, el referee Al Gainey determina que la esquina roja no puede continuar, obligándolo a parar la contienda antes del inicio del tercero y último asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Al Gainey determines that the red corner can no longer continue, obligating him to stop this contest before the start of the third and final round. Your winner, by way of technical knockout, la vencedora por knockout técnico, y aún invicta, Yasmin Jauregui.
McKenna Mitchell waving off the referee's decision, just disgusted by the fact that Al Gainey came in and stopped it. And her face just very
she's a
telling
tough kid. Good for
edged
her.
the abuse, but that's
I'm glad
a
it was
tough lady. We are too. That's a tough lady.
Congratulations, Yasmin. That was a great win, great victory.
And for McKenna Mitchell, I think she's in the right profession. She likes to fight.
Thanks for watching the best of Combate Americas.